Hello there, it's 80 Code, and we're gonna make a navbar using CSS. And the reason I'm doing this is just to get some practice with Flexbox. So I'm gonna say navbar in title, and let's connect the CSS as well, the CSS file. So it's styles.css. So let's make a UL, and let's make 5 elements inside the UL, and an anchor tag exists in each of one of them. So yep, this one should be the logo, this one should be maybe products, and this one maybe should be home, and this one is probably something like login, and this one maybe it's sign up. Alright, so let's see how it looks. Let me what happened? Okay. Save, and let's come over here, and this is how it looks. So let me change some things, and everything should be a order box, and I don't want no margin, and I don't want no padding, and yep, the body maybe should have a background color because it's kind of hard to see such a bright color as a background color, so maybe dark orchid. No. Tomato, slate blue, sky blue, silver, sea green, saddle brown, rosy brown. Let's see how it looks. Not bad. Okay, so let's just say list style type none, because I saw them disappearing, so I just figured let's get rid of them for good, because I don't know what weird thing CSS will do in the future. So text align, text decoration should be none. Text decoration is for the anchor tag, this one is for the li tag. So not much should change when we refresh, and okay, the underline went away. Okay, so let's change the color of everything to black. Will the anchor tag also change their color? Yep. Good. And what else? Let's make our Flexbox. After all, it's why we are here. So display flex, and let's make the border like 1 pixels, solid black as well. And this is how it looks. Okay, let's give it a margin. Margin on top should have maybe 20 pixels, and on the sides maybe just 20 pixels as well. So this is how it looks. Okay, let's change justify content to not center. Let's go space around, and align items center. Let's see. Okay, so this is how it looks. Okay, so I also want to give it a width and the height. So the width is okay. The height should be around 100 pixels. Maybe a bit too large, but I'm okay with it. So let's go back to the LIs and let's give them a border of 1 pixel solid black. And let's give them a width of 100 pixels. And what else? Let's give them a height of maybe 40 pixels. Alright, so let's also, because I want to center the text here, but the text is inside the A tag, the anchor tag. So I need to do something with the anchor tag. So the easiest way, I think, is to just do display flex and basically just do justify content center and line items center as well. Refresh, and so it's actually centered inside the A anchor tag, but it's about the height. I think the width is 100% probably, and by default. So if I give it a height of 100%, that should do it. So let's do it. Height 100%. Let's see. Moment of truth. And here we go. Okay. Okay, so let's change some things because the A is 100%. Let's do the background color on it. Background color of maybe black or maybe green. Maybe black, and color white. Alright, so need to give it a border as well, but the border goes on the LI. So border 1 pixels solid, and I don't need to specify the color because the color is, everything should be black. So if I don't say anything over here, should we do it? So it's black, but I need to give it a white so that we can see it. There you go. Okay, give me a second. I'm back. Alright, so at this point, I think we need a background color on the UL. So let's do it. Background color sea green looked interesting. You guys can change it later, but I don't like it, so just go maybe green. All right. So let's add a hover effect as well. So on the LI hover border color red, and a hover color should be red maybe, and not border. So I think that it looks like this. Alright, so let's try to push the other items a bit on the right and onto the right, and the logo should stay a bit on the left. So let's try. First, let me give each one of these guys a margin on the right, maybe like 15 pixels, and let's see how it looks. Alright, so margin got added, but this one, the logo, let's try give it something. Li hover. Okay, so li nth left type maybe 1. Let's give it a margin right of auto, and let's give it a margin left of maybe 15 pixels. Right. Let me resize this thing. Alright, so it's kind of responsive, but it's kind of buggy. Okay, so products needs a margin on the left. So let's try li nth of type 2, margin left 15 pixels. Now wait, so why are you not respecting this thing that we set on you? Let's give an ID of products, and instead of that, let's say products. Refresh. Yeah. So now it works. What else do we need to do? Maybe these guys should be able to grow a little bit. I don't know. They look good to me as they are. Well, just for some practice, let's try. I know it did look bad, but let's try. And this guy maybe wants to be able to grow a little bit, right? So let's give it a flex of grow 1, shrink. Do you want to shrink? No. And flex spaces should be 100 pixels. But I don't want you to be wider than 200 pixels. So if I refresh, we're gonna see the max size. So this is the max size, and it will actually, it should. Yep, it kind of shrinks as well, and no problem. Maybe the products, maybe home, maybe login. Maybe these guys should be shrinking a bit faster than the rest of them. So we can fix that. So let's give them something like an ID of login, and this one ID of sign dash up. Okay, let's go over here and say login and say flex. Growing, I don't want it to grow. Shrinking, yes, shrink. Flex spaces, 100 pixels. Min width, 60. Let's see. Did it shrink? I don't think so. Inspect. So it's 98. So the thing is that when we say flex spaces, it doesn't get, narrower than that. So let's get rid of min width and let's see. So login is actually shrinking right now. So it is kind of shrinking, but I don't think it's the size that we wanted at start. So how wide it is? 58. So it kind of starts on that flex spaces thing. So I guess we need to give it a grow. No. So flex spaces should be 100, and min width, we were at this from the start. So 60. Maybe give it a max width of 100 pixels and give it a grow as well. So it is the normal size, but when we shrink, it gets shrinked, shrinks faster than the rest of them, right? Also, this thing should not go like 500 is enough. So let's come over here and say min width of 500 pixels, and we'll do the same thing for sign up. same size, but they shrink. Yep. Maybe this one is getting a bit larger than it should. So 150. I think that's pretty much it. And yep, we have a navbar and it kind of looks alright. So maybe that the border on the UL should be different. So border white. Maybe the color red is a bit too much. Maybe it should be, I don't know. Maybe I should change the background color to white and the text and the border color to green. Maybe that would look better. Or maybe just border white, background color green, and text green. So let's do it. I like how the border should be white. A hover background color should be white. Color should be green. Let's see. I don't know. Maybe just green. Maybe I'll give you a green and I'll give you black. I'll give you, yep, green, and you should be, where is it? You should be black. Nah. No. Because our background color is black, it doesn't make sense to do that. So maybe background color something like border should be black. Well, I don't know. Let's change the font family to something like monospace. The border, I mean the background color is perhaps changing a bit too dramatically. It's kind of aggressive. So what I do is I just go and say transition, and I'll make it like maybe background color 0.9 and color 0.2. Did it work? Let's try something like 10.9 so that we can see if it's actually working. No, it's not. Let's try be like transition multiple values. The capacity. I don't know why it's not working, so I'll just give it a 0.9. Oh, oh. I forgot to put something at the end, like 10.9 what? Alright, so it's a bit too long, but maybe 3. Alright. It actually looks a bit better. Alright. So this was it. Flexbox and some other things. We made this navbar. I'll upload this code onto my GitHub account probably. And thanks for watching.